A 65-year-old woman in Berlin is pregnant with quadruplets through artificial insemination. She already has 13 children, 7 grandchildren, and she decided to do this after her 9-year-old daughter, her youngest child, said, you know what, Mom, I think I want a younger brother or sister. So she's like, you know what, I'm only 65, so let me go get artificially inseminated and have 4 babies. Now, so far, things are going well. I'm going to try really hard not to be too judgmental about this story, even though I think it's incredibly irresponsible for a 65-year-old to get pregnant with quadruplets. But nonetheless...
There, you just failed.
You know what? I'm going to be judgmental. You're 65.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, you're 65 years old. You're going to blame this on your 9-year-old? Like, yeah, my 9-year-old told me that she wanted a younger brother or sister, so I decided to get knocked up again. No, you wanted to get pregnant again. And you wanted to get pregnant again despite knowing that it is an incredibly irresponsible thing to do. It's irresponsible for your health. It's irresponsible for your children's health. It's just a bad idea all around. And I can't stand doing stories like this where people past 50 are having babies. Stop doing it.
Okay, I disagree with that part. I do agree that, like, oh, my 9-year-old made me do it is not the best excuse in the world. Just fess up that you love kids. Look, she had like 88 kids. She wants 88 more. Do you, boo? Right? So I like that.
I got to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
You do.
It's
go.
Super rude. I got to do it though. Do you, boo? Only applies when you're only harming
when you're
yourself.
agreeing with Anna.
No. when you're doing something that could only potentially harm yourself. What you're doing in this case is potentially harming other people. Right?
Agree to disagree.
Yes, because A, we don't know whether or not her body's going to be able to handle quadruplets. She's not pregnant with 1 baby. She's pregnant with 4.
No, I know
and on
the
top
word
of that,
quadruplets.
do you know how
what
important it is to have parents that can do things with you? Mm-hmm. It's incredibly important. Think about how exhausting it is to be a father, right? Now, can you imagine being a father at 65?
Yeah, I can. Yep. Okay, now, you have to understand, though, I'm one of the most fit 45-year-olds in the world.
Get out of here.
So at 65, I'm sure I'd be enormously fit as well and in good shape. But no, we've had this debate before, Anna. I fundamentally disagree because my guess is at some point if you ask the quadruplets, are you pissed that your mom had you when you're 65? They might say, hey, look, in an ideal world, I'd have rather had me at 35. But in the real world, she wouldn't have had me at all if she didn't have me at 65. So my guess is they would say, I'm glad I exist.
Here's what you don't want to deal with when you are in your teens or possibly in your early 20s, burying your mom. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep it real, okay? It's one of the hardest things you could ever imagine. Like, like my mom's sick, right? Mm-hmm. And I can't imagine going through what I'm going through right now with my mom as a teenager. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't be able to function. Okay? Yeah. And so those are the kinds of things that you should take into consideration.
No, Anna, that's a great point. I understand that. And if you say there's a degree of selfishness here, totally agreed. I get it. Look, she loves having kids. That's what I said from the get-go. That's why she's having it now, not because the 9-year-old asked her to, right? And so when I think of having 4 kids at the same time at the age of 65, putting the kidding aside, I'm like, I don't know about that. That is not the direction I would want to go. Mm-hmm. Now, of course, in the end, we don't deny her anything. She wants to do it, she can do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to criminalize this.
Right. Yeah. You're just saying that you wouldn't go in that direction. You don't think it's a good idea. Mm-hmm. But again, I can't get past the fact that it's better to exist than not to exist. And by the way, some people disagree with that. They say you shouldn't bring kids into this world if you can't take care of them right, etc., and you don't know what kind of life they're going to have. Mm-hmm. I understand that point of view, but I vote for life.
All right, we disagree.
Oh, I thought there was more to the story. I thought we were just having fun. Okay,
no,
all right.
I don't want to keep arguing about it. I think I made my point clear.
Okay. No, I thought you were going to say, like, I don't want to be judgmental, and then we got really judgmental, and then you were going to get to the story. No, the story was just us being judgmental. Okay, all right. just want to be clear about that.
That's a good point. Okay. If I wasn't judgmental, what would we talk about?
Yeah.